Can't wait to see my signs of what day we are today. Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of the Daily Antidote of Song. It's so great to see so many of you in the room today. And I am just going to try and clear my screen. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. It is Saturday. It is day 986. Thank you to Carolyn Wolf in Boise, Idaho for giving me the cue. And maybe also Christiana somewhere else in this room, and maybe Kevin cueing me in. I see lots of fun faces in the room today. Everybody give a big smile, a deep breath. I love it. I love watching all of you. Just is like happy Saturday, everybody. So great. Hello to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thanks for coming here to the Daily Antidote of Song today. We are here, for anybody who doesn't know, every single day at noon Eastern time, singing one song, sharing in some community, making each day better, one song at a time. We need Arne now for the song. And I just want to say how glad I am to be here. I'm super looking forward to celebrating our day 1000 on New Year's Eve. Please make sure that you join us for day 1000 events. We're going to be celebrating all day long that day. You can get on our email list to find out about it, or you can check out our website. And I'm going to say hi to everybody in the room. Hello to Aaron Geyer coming in from Brooklyn and running our tech today. Thank you, Aaron. Hello to Peter Siegel, who's here today, coming in from Brattleboro, Vermont, and is going to be our song leader for today. Hello to Carolyn in Boise, that is cold. And hello to Rosen, to Sarah Ann Rosen. Hi, Sarah Ann. I'm not sure. I think you might be new to us today. Welcome and glad you're here. Hi to Jim in New York City. Good to see you. Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Glad you're here. Lovely tree. Hi to Susan in Ohio. Looks a little chilly where you are today. Nice to see you. Hi to Kate in Charlottesville and Kate's friend in the background. Hi to Susan in Seattle. Hi to Dory and Ollie and coming in from Rhode Island. Hello to Bob coming in from Albany. Nice to see you today. Hello to Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Glad you're here. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hello. Hi to Sheila in Florida. Curly Tops in a very snowy Vermont. Aha. Willard, where's your clown nose? Hello to Hoda in British Columbia. Willard, by the way, also coming in from Vermont. And there goes the clown nose. Good job. Hello to Hoda in British Columbia. Glad to see you today, Hoda. Rick Pagliari, one of our song leaders, hosts, and good friend to the Daily Antidote, coming in from Vermont. Glad you're here today. Hi to Annette in California, Kathy in Virginia. Hi, Cricket in Maryland, Sarah in Texas. Nice to see you. You're looking very rainbowy today. Hello to Rosalie, coming in from Michigan. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. Kevin in DC, glad you're here with your golden flute. Luda and Mark in Victoria, reminding us all to give each other some love. They do the better heart than I do. Dan in Virginia, nice to see you today. Glad you're here. And let's see who's on screen too. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi, glad to see you. Hi, Caroline in DC with a little snowman maybe. Hello to Julie in Ontario, Canada. Hello to Deli in Maryland. Glad to see your smile. Hi, Leah. Glad you're back again today. Nice to see you. Coming in, maybe it was Michigan, maybe it was Wisconsin, maybe it was, oh dear, I don't remember, Leah. I'll have to learn. Hi, Mabel in Massachusetts with one bouncing bear. Nice to see you. Storm with a Crownly looking hat today coming in from Massachusetts. Jane in Texas. Hi, Penny with Ralph maybe in the background coming in from Vancouver. I knew it. Nice to see you today. Victoria, I can't remember. Nice to see you. British Columbia somewhere. Kathy from upstate New York. We're so glad you're back again, Kathy. We haven't seen you in ages, and it's lovely to see you. Hugs and kisses to you, too. Hello to Trish and Victoria. Glad you're here. Gary and Christy in Massachusetts. Deborah in Kentucky, hello, with a great hat. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Jamie in Victoria, BC. Aloysius in Massachusetts. Steve and Michelle coming in from Silver Spring, Maryland. There's Curly Tops in Vermont. Bronwyn in Victoria. Kat in Burlington. Kristen in Washington State. Catherine, Bob, LMG. That's Lynn in Connecticut with Darlet. Let's all take a deep breath because I really need one. Whew. I don't know what it is about Saturday. You guys actually you made my New Jersey speak feel too slow. I'm so glad you guys are all here today. We are really excited to be welcoming back for the second time Peter Siegel, who is joining us with a song about the fact that we are approaching, well, not about the fact, but thematically connected to the fact that we are approaching the solstice today. So I'm super excited to have you, Peter. Welcome.
Thank you.
You have to speak a little faster than I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
I can speak fast. I can speak fast.
So we were noticing that Peter has New York roots and I have New Jersey roots, so we can both speak the speak. Peter, you want to tell us a little bit about the song you brought for us today, and can you maybe teach us the chorus?
Yes. So the song, I call it All About Light, or I call it different things, but All About Light is one of them. and I wrote the song a while back because I'm an elementary school music teacher. It's one of the things I do, and I do a lot of teaching about the holidays, and just feeling like kids really. I always feel like kids need to be rooted in what's going on. Kids celebrate Halloween. We don't think about that as the real beginning of winter, which it really was traditionally for a lot of people. And we think about all these holidays that we have and the relationship between really from Halloween, from November 1st or October 31st, all the way through maybe what would be the Chinese New Year, and they're really all about light. And the winter solstice is right in the middle of that, but. Light is represented by a savior. It's represented by a miracle of light. It's represented by all these different things, but really we're celebrating exactly the same thing. So, the chorus goes like this. It goes, it's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. That's the whole chorus. So let me sing one more time. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. So a lot of times kids will have a little clap, almost like we're turning on the light. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. Or you could snap your fingers. And then if you want to go up high, you can sing, it's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. Or it's all about all about bringing. Well, I think actually those two harmonies are probably enough, but we could do a bass too if you want. It's all about bringing. That's the same thing actually. There we go. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. So, choose your harmony. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. All right, so let's do the whole song. Are we ready? Okay. Sometimes you feel a little low as the darkness creeps up slowly. This time of the year is the time of the year where you start to bundle up. Families are delighted and old friends reunited. This time of the year is the time of the year where we gather to fill our cup. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. Light shines for Diwali, Kwanza and Christmas time. This time of the year is the time of the year when we sing and dance and dine. Hannukah has its story, there are tales of festive old time. This time of the year is the time of the year when all stories intertwine. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. They might tell us we are different out of ignorance and fear, but you can't refute what's out the root. This time of the year, you might believe it's about a savior or a lamp that burns so bright, but we all know a across the world, we're just celebrating light. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It doesn't matter where you come from or the stories that you tell. There's family and memories, taste and sounds and smells. The world's not always loving. The world could be unfair. But this time of the year is the time of the year when we show the world we care. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. All about love.
Woo!
It's so lovely to see you all singing and bouncing
Thank you,
around.
Peter. That was a fun song to sing along to, and I love the idea that you use that in the schools?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have some great videos of 300 kids singing it all. They totally dig it.
That's so neat. I like the notion that you're teaching the kids about the sort of the breadth of the season, and the depth of the season, but also specifically teaching them about the different cultures at the same time by singing it and potentially teaching them new words. And that's really very beautiful. So before we opened the doors, you and I were talking about some of those themes. Do you want to talk a little bit more about the song and about your feelings behind it?
Yeah, just when I often poll kids, I teach a K through 5. That's my day job, is hanging out with kids and in a big old school. And I poll the kids on what they're doing. And around Halloween, Halloween is actually really painful because I feel like there's so much meaning around Halloween and so much meaning around the harvest and understanding death and even the cycle. And then we get to these holiday times later on in the season, and kids will say it's all about family, it's all about Jesus, it's all about Santa. There's all these things, and then I have a whole population of Indian children who are at our school. We don't have an incredibly diverse school, but we do actually have a pretty large Indian population, and they're celebrating Diwali. And they don't, they're I feel like they're really connected to that holiday, but they're not necessarily understanding that there is a relationship between that holiday and the holidays that we're celebrating, in December as well. And then the Chinese New Year as well, which is really the end of that season, and the dragon representing the dragon of winter and starvation and celebration and the color red and light and wards away the dragon. That's really what that's all about. It's all the same thing. The Savior is light. The candles are light. The miracle of Hannukah is light. It's all the same thing. And so, I don't know, it's my little way of trying to at least infuse that in the kids' consciousness.
No, that's amazing, beautiful, and what one of the things we were talking about before is that we sometimes get away from our most basic roots or our most basic biological human roots, and when we're in a time right now of divide, there's a lot of good in bringing us back to that very most basic humanity, right? Where traditions came out of the lack of light during a particular season because humans responded all differently and yet in some ways the same to that lack of light. And they created their own stories, their own myths, their own rituals, whatever it is, all based around something that affected the globe of humans. And so I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, and
um
I just want to say, I think the wonderful thing about humans is that we create these stories, and if we don't take the stories too seriously, that like really it's all just like play. Like the story of Jesus is a great story. You could take that story very literally or you can take it metaphorically, but really that just all these stories grew out of it, like you said, exactly the same place. And really biologically we just want to be in that state of togetherness in the time of light. And so and by the way, we all know December 25th is not really Jesus' birthday. So they chose to do it then.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's a really good thing to think about the ways in which the stories that got created filled different, sometimes non sort of biological human needs. They were set to fill other people's agendas about what it was they might be trying to accomplish from a position of power with other, right? So like, it's really important, I think, to always, the light is the most basic thing, and so I also love it because we are, as a culture in this nation, but in some ways, it's the same everywhere, in this time where I think bringing it back to the way where we're seeing just the person and not their particular preference. It's kind of like thinking about being proud of your culture without needing to be arrogant about it or to suppose it, is raised above in any way any other culture. And so I love that it brings it down to that in your song, and reminding us all to think about what we have in common more than thinking about the little differences we choose that make us different, right? So
Exactly. Yep.
thank you, Peter. It was great. And I loved singing it, and I'm really glad we get to sing it again. Can you talk a little bit about what you've got, not just what you've got coming up, but what some of the other things are that you do in your musical life over there in Brattleboro, Vermont, where I am very jealous that you get to be and that I am not?
Yeah, well, we were talking before the show about how Brattleboro is just this place where everyone seems to, it's got a vortex of some kind. So it's really, it's an energy that's drawing a lot of people. So one of the things that I do is I have a band called the Gaslight Tinkers, and we do a lot of world music, and try to bring different generations of people together. It's a lot of dance music, and so we have events coming up, all the time. We do dance weekends, we do concerts, we do club gigs and stuff like that. So that's the website is, I think, in the chat. And then one of the other things that I just wanted to mention is that because we have such an unbelievable music community, a few of us decided to start a music weekend back early last year, and we pulled it off in late September at a camp here right outside of Brattleboro, and brought a whole bunch of Brattleboro musicians in. And in this short period of time that we organized, we got 80 people to come out for the camp out for the whole weekend and sing and dance. And so we're creating this annual tradition that's going to be, I think it's going to carry on and grow. It's called the River Jam Romp, and so that's the other thing. And so we welcome people to visit Brattleboro. There's not much housing here, so I don't know how much you can stay, but I've got an extra room if you want to come and hang out.
Woo! All right, be careful what you say. There's 100 people listening between here and Facebook, and probably another 100 more that are going to see it before tomorrow. So you might have like cycling people through your room for the next several years. So yeah, Brattleboro does seem to be magical. And for anybody in the room who doesn't know, there really are a lot of folks who come into this space. So Peter and Mary Alice Amadon, and Stefan Amadon, and Zara Bodie, and Brendan Taff is from there. Dan Zanes has a connection to there. That's where his mom is.
Yeah,
And yeah, keep coming.
yeah. Sorry.
Mary Kay Brass, right? Who sang in here.
Yeah.
And who else? Can you think of others?
Oh gosh. Well, some of them are singers, but you might know Ethan Hazard Watkins, Anna Patton, a lot of people that do a lot of dance music, traditional music. Keith Murphy, Becky Tracy,
Uh-huh.
um, Andy Davis.
Oh yeah, Andy sings in here and hosts in here with Emma and
Actually lives right
Robin.
over there. He's like, a stone's throw from my house. So
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So last night I had a meeting with someone on the Pinewoods board to learn that they had actually just moved into the house that belonged to Tony Barron before he passed. And so like you can just see how like it all just loops in this like magical way of bringing people back together, and sort of repeating and honoring the lives of all of the people dedicating themselves to to music and to passing music on and to bringing us all together and making the world better one song at a time, which is probably what we should be doing next. Before we switch over to singing again, is there anything else you want to talk about things you have coming up?
Hmm. I think that's it. I mean, if we go to my website, one other thing is that I keep a website which is musicsaveseducation.com, which isn't a very well curated website, but I put if you're a music teacher and you want to see the kinds of stuff I do with kids, I have a lot of videos and weird stuff that I've done over the years and lyrics to songs and on there as well. So that's my sort of education thing that I do.
Beautiful. You're talking to a lot of teachers in this room and lifelong students, so we'll all probably be checking that out. I will say that we did this Daily Antidote project where we're all sending each other gifts all around. And the surprising thing was folks who we don't actually know in this room came in from Facebook and signed up for the Daily Antidote. So we have folks that have joined us for the gift giving who we don't actually know. And one of them specifically said, I'm a music teacher and I'm always looking for things and I use the things in this. So I love also how this program is connecting us, into new ways of learning and passing on all those great songs. And Peter, I'm excited to have you back again sometime and be able to talk more about your teaching because it sounds like you've got some great things that you do. And is there anything else you would like to say, holiday-esque, light-esque, or any other?
Oh wait, Tuesday I'm doing another sing like this. Not Tuesday, the 21st, whatever the 21st is. It's a solstice thing, and I'm singing this song again. And she's probably here from Kentucky. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Deborah.
Deborah. Yep.
You're
So,
doing that on Friday,
is it
maybe.
Friday? It's no. Oh, Deborah said
Deborah?
she's typing it right now.
No, I'm unmuting her.
Wednesday.
Hi. No, the dance party that I hold every Wednesday on Facebook Live, we are having Peter as our special song leader, and he is going to lead this song. So if you join us, you can dance or watch, and then you can sing with Peter.
That's beautiful. So that's Wednesday at 4:00, right?
Eastern time. And he will probably be coming on somewhere around 4:25 or 4:30 if you can't make 4:00. It's on Facebook Live. The link is in the chat.
Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate that so much. So I just confused that with something else that Deborah is hosting in the room, which is like a Hannukah party for DAS attendees in this space. And then also, Peter, I thought you were going to actually announce that you had something that was conflicting on Wednesday night exactly with something we were doing. So I was going to have to tell everybody not to come see you. So I'm glad it's Wednesday during the day, because don't forget, everybody, Wednesday, and I'm just kidding, of course, but Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. We're going to be here again, not in this room. It's a different link, so make sure you check it out. We're going to be here singing as part of our monthly community sing, 21st of every month, because it lands us on 2 solstices and 2 equinoxes. So that's why we do it. And we have 6 amazing, amazing song leaders joining us this year. And I'm probably going to forget some of them as I'm trying to announce it, but Tim Erickson is coming and going to sing some of the beautiful carols off of Star of the East. And Orfea is coming. They're going to be singing Balkan tunes with us. And Kathy Bullock is going to be here sharing some of her amazing music. Somebody else is coming. Juan Diaz, who's sung with us before, is going to bring us some Mexican tunes. And so please do join us, plus 2 other people whose names I'm, of course, not going to remember right now because I'm off. But I'll find the flyer and I'll put it up for you guys before we leave. So please do join us on the 21st for our Solstice Community Sing. And also, one last note, I'm going to just throw out the donation pitch. We are running towards the end of the year. We are trying really hard to get enough money to make this program continue. And so we appreciate anything. I will remind everybody, we have matching funds right now. So any new donors, i.e. if you've never donated to the Daily before, or any donors who donate above what they've ever donated in the past, all those dollars are going to be matched from now till December 31. So thank you so much for everything you're doing. I know everyone is giving in all the ways that they can, and I'm so grateful. All right, Peter, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to toss it back to you. Want to sing again?
I will sing again. It's neat to hear that Tim will be at. Tim's also local. He's not in Brattleboro, but this extends all the way. Our little area extends to Northampton, so
That's awesome.
to Massachusetts. All right, let's do it one more time. Sometimes you feel a little low as the darkness creeps up slowly. This time of the year is the time of the year where we start to bundle up. Families are delighted and old friends reunited. This time of the year is the time of the year where we gather to It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. Light shines for Diwali, Kwanza and Christmas time. This time of the year is the time of the year where we sing and dance and dine. Hannukah has its story, there are tales of festive old time. But this time of the year is the time of the year when all stories intertwine. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. They might tell us we are different out of ignorance and fear, but you can't refute what's at the root this time of the year. You might believe it's about a savior or a lamp that burns so bright, but we all know across the world we're just celebrating light. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. Doesn't matter where we come from or the stories that we tell. There's family and memories, and taste and sounds and smells. The world's not always loving. The world could be unfair. But this time of the year is the time of the year when we show the world we care. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about bringing light to the darkness. It's all about love. It's all about love.
Woo! Thank you so much, Peter. I love seeing everybody holding up all those beautiful candles. It really does feel like it's bringing a light into this room in a beautiful way. I loved seeing Rick Pagliari playing along with you and cricket dancing and all these fun folks enjoying themselves. I love it, love it, love it. Peter, thank you so much again for being here today. Can we please all give it up for Peter Siegel? Thank you, Peter. You've made a room full of happy people. We're all ready to go out and tackle our Saturdays or enjoy our Saturdays or both. And I want to thank again everybody out there on Facebook Live for being with us today, and thank everybody in the room for being with us. Peter's links are all in the chat comments here and in the comment section on Facebook Live. So please check out Peter and all he's got going on. And Peter, we hope you'll join us again sometime super soon. Thanks, everybody. We'll say goodbyes for today, and I don't think there's any more announcements, so I will bustle us all out and get your last bits of Christmas shopping done and get those Santadote gifts in the mail and whatever else it is you're working on today. Love and hugs to all of you. Peter, thank you again for being here, and we hope to see you again sometime soon.